welcome back to Project Z Garage. We're back in my office in the new apartment that we just bought, and one of the things that I wanted to kind of do a video on is my setup here. And one of the things we need to get rid of is this thing right here, this folding chair. It worked great for the short term, but we need a real office desk chair. So I went on Amazon and I found what was the best rated mesh office chair and came up with this. So what we have here, I'm not even going to pronounce it, but I will put a link down below to where I got it from on Amazon. It has, I think, 4.5-star rating, and they said it's pretty good for people that are in the 6-foot range. So I'm hoping it will be as good as they say it is. And I figured we'll do an unboxing and put it together and test it out and see how it is. So first things first, let's set you guys up so you can see what we're doing, and let's open the box and see what came in it. Alright guys, so let's start off. Cut it open. Let's see how it is. It was left outside in the rain. Okay, right off the bat, this is very interesting. They gave us some gloves that I don't know if you see this. I'm not sure who this is gonna fit, but let's try it on. Maybe they'll stretch. Not so great. But hey, maybe I can give it to one of my nieces or something, or my nephews, and they can be a mime. Okay, out the way. Let's open some of this stuff up. I mean, it looks like it's relatively well packaged. Everything is in a piece of plastic or a box. Oh, we got an arm here. Another thing, especially with these boxes, they get banged around, so you always want to inspect this stuff if it's bad. The one good thing is, you let Amazon know, and they'll send you a replacement, or you can return it and get a new one. So let me get closer, turn it this way. So we have one arm here. We have a box here that I probably should have gotten a knife. Some cardboard. This looks like the back. The bottom. Good thing it's in plastic, so hopefully they weren't damaged. But so far so good. We've got a headrest. This is the other arm, which is in a different plastic, colored wrap, but okay. We got a box here. These are the legs. Okay. Individually wrapped, and it was in a separate box, so that's good, so it doesn't damage anything. Cardboard, more cardboard, including dividers. Got something in here. This looks like the bottom of the seat, where you would do your adjustments. Okay, looks alright. Okay, this is for the seat height, and I guess to lock the back of the seat for reclining. Put that down. The phone. I'm guessing this is the Oh, okay. I thought it would be screws or something in this, but this looks like the base for the legs. So we got the base for the legs. We have another big box here, so let's cut that open. Maybe that has the screws and everything in it. But that pretty much wraps up everything in this box. So we'll put this to the side. We'll unwrap everything and get ready to hopefully see if there's any instructions on how to put this together, or we'll have to figure it out ourselves. But there's another box here. I'll cut it open. Let's see what came in that. Alright guys, so we got everything laid out on the floor, and we did find the instructions. It's actually a pretty good manual as far as how it feels. It's thick. It looks like it's pretty in-depth on what you need to do and how to do it. And the other cool thing is it comes with all the screws. Let's see if you can see that. And a tool to put it together. So you don't even need to bring your own tools to put this chair together. So that's pretty cool. Again, I guess compared to some really expensive chairs, like you can have desk chairs that cost you $1,000. This was not $1,000 chair. I believe I paid, the original price was $300, and I think I paid $230 or $260. I'll put a link down below if you're interested in the chair, but let's test it out once we put it together, and I'll really give you the approval of yes or no. I guess it's good that this isn't a sponsored video from the manufacturer, so we can actually tell you how we really think, what we really think of it, if it's worthwhile or not, and if we think if you should buy it or not. So let's get started. I think what I'll do is we'll speed up this part because I don't think you need me to show you how to assemble this. If there's anything tricky that we find, I'll stop and go over it. But other than that, let's put this thing on time lapse and let's start trying to get this thing put together. All right, guys. We have the legs put together. We use the M6 by 12, 10 of them to put the legs on. There's still one more left of the screws, so unless that's an extra or maybe that's for something else. So now what we're going to do is, after we put all those together, we're going to put the legs in, which these are just a press fit, it looks like. So let's see. It looks like it's just There we go. Got one in. Just got to press in between the wheels. And it goes in. Some flat spots. I mean, the wheels, they're not rubber. They feel very plasticky. So I don't know how great that's gonna roll on this carpet, but we'll see. All right, wheels are in. Flip it over. Voila. Here's the finishing piece, or finisher, which doesn't really look that like it's amazing. And then it looks like this piece here slides in like that. Okay. That looks pretty straightforward. Alright guys, so we're done with the base here. So we'll just put that to the side. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of this piece right here. It's kind of cheap, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like that would rattle if you're moving around. Not a really big fan of that, but let's hold our judgment until we're completely done. So it looks like the next thing that we're going to be working on is the base here. And they put arrows so you know which way is front. And what are we going to be doing here? We're putting the armrests. So we're using the M625 screws. M6 by 25. They want you to put the armrests on first, but I feel like once the armrests are on, it's going to be hard to put the adjustment on the back. So this is the adjustment here. Okay, so it looks like that would block one of the screws, so that's why they want you to do the arms first, because of this little arm here. So okay, makes sense, I guess. Although I felt like they should have made it easier for you to get those pieces on, but alright. Now, I guess they want you just to stand it up. So we got these tightened up, the three that's holding the bottom of the seat. So that's good. Notice we have a bunch of extra hardware, which is fine. We can always throw that in a drawer in case we have an issue with one of the screws. So let's see what the next step is. Next step is to put the mechanism into the gas lift. So this is the gas lift here, so let's pull that to me. That's a little awkward. Whew. Oh my god, that was a hard one. So that's on. The only thing left, actually let me fit, and the only thing we have left is the headrest. Doesn't look like there's any screws that hold this. Looks like it. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like it clicked in there. Just gotta push kind of hard on this for it to click in. Alright, well, I guess let's try it out. Yeah, it rolls. It rolls pretty good, even on this thick carpet. I mean, I feel like it's a decent height. I mean, right here is not bad. It's okay over here. They do not turn inwards, which would have been nice. But this feels pretty good at this height for me. The only thing is we might want to give an adjustment for the lumbar. And you have an adjustment here on the front, which feels okay. Now, if you pull that out, it should let you recline. Okay, that's the max recline. I was a little iffy there for a minute, but it feels alright, doesn't feel too bad. I feel like I need more. Maybe we can move this lumbar a little more up. Alright, doesn't feel too bad there. Go back up. I can lock it. There we go, we're locked. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty heavy. I'm 280 pounds-ish. And it's actually holding my weight pretty well. And I'm 6'3", 280, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall or it's gonna tip over or it's gonna like drop. So as far as that's concerned, I give it good marks. It's a little chintzy, right? I mean, this did get, I think, 4.5 stars on Amazon. So I think it's a really good beginning chair, and see how it works once it breaks in. Right now it's not bad. It gives me a comfortable position, especially with this table and my height. We'll see how other people that use this room like it. Meaning my fiance, right? She's on the computer too, so she's a smaller person. So we'll see how it looks and feels for her. But overall, I give it a decent score for the price point. You do have a headrest, which is nice. It is a little hard to go up and down. You gotta actually kind of manhandle it. I mean, you can't just like grab it and, well, I guess to a certain degree you can move it up and down, but it's not bad. It really isn't that bad. Mesh backing, this way you're not sweating. That's my big problem with the leather chairs and stuff like that, is that after a while, if you're leaning back for most of the time when you're using them, your back starts to sweat because you have no ventilation. So it's nice to have the mesh back to get some of that airflow going. This throw rug is pretty thick. It's not super thick. It's a pretty plush carpet. So, and it rolls relatively well with these wheels. Like, I was worried that with this carpet it would be an issue, but it's been working. The wheels are plasticky, so if you're just gonna run it on the bare floor, like if you have wood floors, it might make a lot of noise, so keep that in mind. Other than that, I do give this out of 5, maybe 3.5, 4 stars out of that 5 star, because it does hit the major points. You know, it's a ventilated back seat. It holds, I mean, my weight, I'm pretty heavy, so if you're a bigger person and you want something that can hold your weight, this seems to work pretty good. It leans back, relatively easy to put together. The directions were really clear. The screw, it actually gave you a tool to put the chair together, so you don't need any other tools. I didn't have to touch any other tools to put it together. And you know, it came really fast. Shipping was, I mean, it's Amazon, so shipping was pretty fast. No problems there. Nothing was damaged. Everything is pretty good. Also, this piece that's at the bottom that I showed you earlier, that covers kind of the connections of the legs, that's a little plasticky. So then again, when are you going to touch that? I would have liked it if it was all black. I mean, this has the chrome legs and the chrome shock in the middle. I would have liked it to be all black, but that's more user preference. But other than that, it's a pretty good chair. I think I will adjust it a little bit just to make the back and the base a little further apart so that it comes out under my knees a little more than they do now. But other than that, I give this a pretty good rating right now. If I have some horrific accident or it falls apart in the next week or two, I will do a follow-up video and say, hey, don't buy this chair, it only lasted this long. But right now it feels pretty sturdy. It's not rocking or it feels unstable. It actually feels pretty good. The base is very cushiony. It's some sort of cloth base, but foam and everything feels firm and nice. And I do like it has a nice little headrest. It fits me pretty well. You can adjust these arms in and out with the screws at the bottom. It's only one-way adjustable up and down. They do not turn left and right. You know, the arms don't pivot or anything like that. So all in all, I think it's a good beginning chair. Maybe a smaller space where you can't fit a large chair, or you're not looking for a super expensive chair, but you want to find something that's decent quality. I think this isn't bad. It's under 300 bucks. And I'll put the link down below, which is part of my one of the Amazon affiliate links. I'll put together so that this way you guys will be able to find it on Amazon, and then we get a little kickback if you buy stuff, which is always good to help support the channel. Alright guys, so I think we're going to call that the end of this video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.